So you're getting ready to lose weight and you're thinking that the first thing that you've got to do is go through the house, clear out the pantry, clear out the refrigerator, and get rid of all the junk food, right? Because you have to eat healthy to lose weight, don't you? Well, not so fast. You don't actually have to eat healthy to lose weight. That's what we're talking about today on The Buzz. Hey Killer Bees, it's Pahla B from PahlaBFitness.com, and it's The Buzz, where we talk about fitness mindset matters, because you guys, your fitness mindset totally matters. And I know that it has been drilled into you from TV, movies, and other fitness trainers that the first thing that you have to do if you want to lose weight is get rid of all the junk food in your house, because of course, if you're going to lose weight, you have to eat healthy, right? Well, not so fast. Here's the thing about losing weight. Losing weight is a numbers game. It truly is. It's calories in versus calories out. And obviously it's not entirely that simple. If it was, everybody could do it. It would be super easy and I wouldn't be having a whole talk show devoted to it. But it ultimately does come down to calories. There are other qualifying factors like how much water you're drinking, how much exercise you're getting. The quality of your calories does matter, how much sleep you're getting, how much stress you have in your life, and all kinds of other things. But the simple fact is, if you are not in a caloric deficit, you can't lose weight. You cannot eat the amount of calories that your body needs or over and still be losing weight. So in that sense, it is totally a numbers game. But let's talk about why this is actually a mindset issue. Because if I had $1 for every time somebody said to me, at the beginning of the year when they're making their New Year's resolutions, I want to lose weight, so I'm going to eat healthy and start exercising. The fact is, eating healthy is hard. And if you are coming from a place where maybe your eating habits are not super healthy, that, there's a certain amount of junk, there's some soda, there's some, some sugar and some other stuff in your daily diet that you're like, well, that's not good for me. Then you've got it in your mind that it's going to be hard. It's going to be different. There's going to be a lot to change. And I will tell you that as soon as you start thinking that, your mental obstacles to overcome start seeming bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So thinking that you have to eat healthy is weirdly a form of self-sabotage. It's actually a way of stopping yourself from being successful. Eating healthy, if it doesn't come naturally to you, if you don't currently eat at least mostly healthy, is going to feel huge. It's going to feel like way too much of a change. You might be able to sustain a change like that, or those changes, that amount of change, for a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks, but eventually you're going to have to spring back. Making a lot of changes is a lot like holding a rubber band. If you're making a little bit, okay, so you've got a rubber band around both of your fingers here. If you're making a little bit of change, it's just a little bit of a stretch. The rubber band doesn't feel too tight. But if you're making a lot of changes, that gets really, really hard to hold. Eventually, it's gonna snap back. Making small changes is absolutely the best way to be successful at anything. Making the smallest changes that you can, something that feels mentally like a slam dunk, is the way that you can make lasting, successful changes in your life. So, you don't have to get rid of everything that's junky in your pantry, but what you do have to do is think about the foods that you're currently eating. Think about the portion size. Figure out the amount of calories in what you're currently eating. And then, of course, knowing how many calories you need for your day. It's called your basal metabolic rate. That's the number of calories that your body needs just to exist. And then there's an adjustment factor for the amount of activity that you have, your age, those kinds of things. That'll give you the number of calories that you need to be eating in order to lose weight. And there's all kinds of websites. I'll see if I can find at least a couple of good ones that aren't completely full of ads to put in the description for you. But when you know that number, you can choose whatever foods you want. Truly, you can choose whatever foods you want. Now, I'll tell you why you do eventually want to eat healthy. I'm not advocating that you get to eat junk food for the rest of your life. What I'm saying is that you can lose weight eating regular foods in probably smaller portions. Now, the reason that you would want to make some healthy changes, well, first of all, obviously it's healthy. But second of all, healthier foods actually are more fulfilling in the sense of you can actually eat a lot more, like volume of food, of healthy foods, because generally speaking, they have lower calories. So you kind of, in a way, feel like you're eating more. That's why you might want to consider making some changes, enhancing the healthy foods that you already eat. You get to eat those in the kind of portions that you already eat, or maybe even bigger portions. And then your other treat foods, regular foods, normal foods, comfort foods, whatever you want to call it. Eating those in smaller portions for the right amount of calories for you to lose weight, you can eat whatever you want. I really hope that this helped you think about things differently today. You don't have to clean out your pantry. And I'd love to hear whether or not that was your first instinct when you started to lose weight, or if this kind of helped you think about the foods that you are eating and how it can fit into a weight loss lifestyle. I really hope that you'll leave me a comment and let me know what you're thinking about. Thank you so much for watching The Buzz. I'll see you next week.